and welcome to UC Today. My name is Kieran and today's session is the big UC update for Symity. I'm delighted to be joined by Wesley Budd, Strategic Partner Manager at Symity. Wesley, thanks for joining us.
Hi Kieran, pleasure to be here.
Before we dive into the big UC update for Symity and what you guys have in store in 2024, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, Wesley, and about Symity?
Yeah, certainly. So, as an introduction, my name's Wesley Budd. I've been with Symity sort of coming up 2 years now, focused on our partner management. So that's predominantly for our Microsoft partnership and our Microsoft Teams Rooms OEM partners as well. And then for those of you that don't know who Symity are, we've been in the market for about 10 years and we're a Microsoft pure play partner, meaning we only focus on Microsoft technologies. And the key technologies that we focus on are, as I've mentioned, Microsoft Teams Rooms, Teams Phone, certified contact centers. We do some application development for Teams as well. And then we also do a lot of adoption and change for our customers, so helping them get the most out of their investment in Microsoft Teams and anything else. And also, as sort of something new that's coming down the line is our Microsoft security practice and also Copilot for M365, which is going to be big.
Great. And before we look to the year ahead, and Happy New Year to yourself, Wesley, and to our viewers, let's just quickly reflect on the year that's been. What was Symity's 2023 like?
It was 2023 was a real year of change for Symity. So one of the things that we really wanted to get organised for 2023 was developing our internal teams. And that was really important for us because we needed the right people in the right positions, delivering the right sort of work and helping customers. So the real key thing there was that we've taken on 3 new sales leads and developed a dedicated marketing function as well. That for us has really been a massive change, just having that dedicated marketing function, really. So like organising everything from the website to events and to how we are seen on like LinkedIn for most specifically. But on top of that as well, it was really one of the key focuses was for our internal processes. Because from the inception of Symity, it was it was a startup business, and there was a lot of processes that needed implementing so that we had much smoother processes internally that would then reflect to the customers ultimately. So with that as well, with including a range of new people, new processes. We've also restructured some of the team's roles as well, including my own. So we now have 2 dedicated partner managers on board. We were on board anyway, but our focus is on managing our partner network, which is really crucial to us. So Chris Goodwill, who many people in the industry would have heard of, is now focused on our contact center and telephony partners. And then myself, I'm focused on our Microsoft partnership and our MTR OEM. So beforehand, we had a very mixed role of pretty much everything, sales, marketing, and anything in between. But one of the things by restructuring the team as well and having myself and Chris as dedicated partner managers means that we can be now more focused on how we work with our partner network. And already we're seeing great changes happen because of that, especially with Microsoft. So at the start of 2023, we were only on the meeting room partner program. I'm not sure if you've heard of that, but there was it emerged from COVID pretty much because Teams meeting rooms became quite substantial around that point. So we were only on that, but then by the end of 2023 and kind of 6 months pure focus on this, Symity are now part of a number of other programs for Microsoft, such as the Teams Phone Jumpstart program, the ISV Success because of our application development. We're now in the Fast Track Partner Community, and we're one of 120 partners worldwide on the Copilot for M365 Jumpstart program. So that final one was a huge win for Symity, because being a relatively small UK-based partner, being invited onto that program was massive for us, because what we'd done is we'd organised our company to be able to offer the workshops and our own workshops, not necessarily the Microsoft one, but now we can offer Microsoft workshops and everything around that for Copilot, from what is it all the way through to adoption and change. So that's fantastic. And just generally being part of Microsoft go-to-market programs is really important for the partner, for the sort of systems integrator reseller network. It's really valuable, because it gives you as a business a lot more exposure internally to Microsoft. It allows you to offer lots more opportunities to customers as well, with those dedicated workshops, which are funded by Microsoft too. So yeah, hugely valuable, and I recommend other partners to try and get on to as many of them as possible, whatever market you're in.
Perfect. And that was the year that was. Looking ahead to the year that will be, the next 12 months, what kind of insights can you please provide into the product roadmap? What kind of features and benefits can customers and partners expect from you guys?
Yeah, so as I sort of mentioned, our core service is consulting around Microsoft technologies and helping customers get the most out of their investment, whether that's tweaks to various different things or full adoption and change programs. But yeah, and with Copilot for M365, I think that is really it's going to be essential for everyone over this next year and beyond, really. So that's for us something that we're really focused on and making sure that we want to get completely right. So with being part of the Jumpstart program, we've got our own licenses for Copilot to play around with, understand, learn, and then be able to pass that training and knowledge back through to our customers. So Copilot is huge for us and everyone else. There is a bit of worry from people, when you're talking to friends that, it's going to take our jobs, and no, it's that's not what it's there to design. It's not what it's designed to do. It's there to support and help as essentially your personal assistant, helping you throughout all of your different Microsoft applications, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, when you can ask Copilot to analyze a massive Excel spreadsheet and look at trends and insights, rather than you having to go through all the different all the data yourself. Then that massively helps everyone. So yeah, but the key thing that I've heard and that I see as well is that it's not going to it's there to support you, but it also means that you're not ever going to have to write or do anything from scratch again. You're never going to be there with a blank piece of paper and a bit of a sort of writer's block on whatever content you're trying to create. It will structure it all out for you, but then you obviously need to take a look at that yourself and put your own personality into it too. Like what does that information mean to you, and what does it mean to the market? Just as an example. So yeah, as I mentioned, Copilot is going to be massive for us. I mentioned that we've got various different workshops for customers that they can take advantage of. So I certainly reach out to us for more information around that, because it's a nice stepping stone to learning more. But yeah, 2024, along with that, we're looking to expand our own team as well. So that's, so that we can offer more services and supply more customers. But then let's not forget our core technologies as well. So our core technologies, like I mentioned, core technology services like Microsoft Teams Rooms. This is going to continue to be a massive part of Symity, because Teams Rooms, it's developing all the time. There's so many new technologies coming out just from the hardware and also from within Microsoft Teams Rooms instance itself. You look at new technologies like Huddly Crew, which is the cinematic meeting experience, where it looks like you're kind of watching more of a Netflix show rather than having a meeting, because it snaps to people in the room who aren't necessarily speaking, and you get their sentiment, and you can read the body language, because that's what it's all about as well. How are people reacting to what you're talking about? But then just Microsoft themselves with again Teams Rooms, the new features that are coming out on that just seem to happen every month. So like a couple of the newest ones, including spatial awareness, and those sort of things. But also, I think what looks like is coming down the line this year is MS Places. I don't know if you've come across that. It's been mentioned a few times over the last year, but I think it may well actually launch this year. So keep your eye out for MS Places. Teams Phone, this is essentially what Symity grew out of. We started supplying Teams Phone consultancy to massive, large organisations, and that's where we continue to focus, to keep our focus on large organisations. Complex global rollouts, so where you've got lots of different entities across the world with different phone networks and different carrier contracts. That's where Symity can really support organisations when they're looking to go Teams Phone, because we have our own technology, which essentially just brings it all together, and then those contracts are not disjointed. It just wraps it all up nicely, and so it really helps organisations. And then the like I mentioned with the critical deployment locations, we do a lot with police forces and blue light sector, because as you can imagine, police forces is very sensitive, and government is very sensitive, and 9 times out of 10 really behind. So we need to, we offer a lot of support around those on that. Contact centres, a big thing for this year as well, I think, is just in general, really, that again, our contact centre partners like Luware and Anywhere 365 bringing out new updates, especially when you look at the 4 key things really that need to be addressed in the market is that AI and automation within contact centres, omni-channel support, personalisation, and of course the customer experience. That needs to be improved massively. So that again, the contact centre piece for us is massive. And then the final couple of pieces that we're really focusing on for this year is our security practice. As I mentioned before, we're working with our sister company Pentasec to provide a nice MS security offering. So we've got lots of people, lots of technical experts for security. And one of the areas that we aim to grow is our security managed services. And also with Copilot, being part of the Copilot Jumpstart, there's obviously a lot of security involvement in there as well, because it's a real core thing that you need to think about as an organisation. You know, what's your security setup? Have you got the right permissions and everything like that? Yeah, security is going to grow for Symity and there. And then finally, our application development team, our innovation team. We've already got 2 applications out for our customers to use, such as Symity Hub, which is a number management. Ultimately means that you'll never have to use a spreadsheet to manage all of your numbers again. It all works within the Symity Hub. And then Symity Assist as well, which is our video quick reference guide, which sits in so it's part of the Microsoft Teams Rooms family, if you like. If you've got a meeting room or you've got multiple meeting rooms in your organisation, and you're not too sure about how to start the meeting or use the technology, or there's an issue, we've got our own application, which is this video reference guides, which uses a QR code to you access that and you watch the troubleshooting guides and things like that. So yes, lots and lots to come, and we continue to really focus on our, like I said, the Microsoft partnership, and keep our eye out for any of these sort of go-to-market programs so that we stay ahead, and more so for our customers than anything else, because it is moving so quickly in all areas.
Well, absolutely, yeah, and I think it's quite exciting about MS Places finally arriving. Yeah, that's another really exciting thing for customers to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, no, thanks for that, Wesley. It's very exciting, from Copilot to contact center. I think it's quite a nice alliterative headline for it.
Yeah.
I think that's all we've got time for today, but it's been a really good session. So thank you, Wesley, for being here.
Yeah, cheers, Kieran. It's been an absolute pleasure, and thanks for having us.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share on social media, and we'll see you next time. I've been Kieran Devlin of UC Today. Thanks for watching.